Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am telling you a story about an orphan boy. So let's start. The 38th story of Oliver Twist, Fatal Consequences. Fagin sat watching No Claypole, fast asleep upon a mattress on the floor. His face was distorted and pale and eyes red and bloodshot. His eyes burned with hatred for the girl who had dared to side with strangers. The bell rang. He crept upstairs to the door and returned with Syke, who carried a bundle under one arm. There, he said, laying the bundle on the table. Take care of that and do the most you can with it. It's been trouble enough to get. I should have been here 3 hours ago. Fagin locked the bundle in the cupboard and sat down quietly staring at the robber. What now? Cried Sykes. Why are you looking at me like this? Fagin did not answer, but bending over the sleeping No hauled him into a sitting posture. No rubbed his eyes and looked sleepingly about him. Tell me that again, once again, just for him to hear, said the Jew, pointing to Sykes as he spoke. Tell you what? Asked the sleepy No. That about Nancy, said Fagin. You followed her? Yes, to London Bridge, where she met two people. Yes, a gentleman and a lady to whom she had gone of her own accord before, and you asked her to give up all her pals, monks first. She had described him to them and told the house that we met at and where it could be best watched from and what time the people went there. She told it all without a threat or a murmur. She did she not? Cried Fagin, half mad with fury. All right, replied No, scratching his head. That's just what all it is. And that she couldn't go last Sunday because she was forcibly kept at home by Bill, the man she had told them or before, replied No. What more of him? Cried Fagin. Why, that she couldn't very easily get out of doors, unless he knew where she was going to, said No, and so the first time she went to see the lady, she gave him a drink of laudanum. Hell's fire, cried Sykes, breaking fiercely from the Jew. Let me go. He rushed from the room and darted wildly and furiously up the stairs. Bill, cried Fagin, followed him hastily. Let me out, said Sykes. Don't speak to me. It's not safe. Let me out, I say. You won't be too violent, Bill. They exchanged one brief glance. There was a fire in the eyes of both which could not be mistaken. Sykes dashed into the silent streets. The robber walked until he reached his own door. He opened it softly and entered his own room. He locked the door. The girl was lying on the bed. Get up, said the man. The girl rose. Bill, said the girl in a low voice of alarm. Why do you look like that at me? The robber sat regarding her for a few seconds and then, grasping her by the head and throat, placed his heavy hand upon her mouth. You know, you she-devil, replied the robber. You were watched tonight and every word you said was heard. Then spare my life for the love of heaven, as I spared yours, said the girl, clinging to him. Bill, I have been true to you, upon my guilty soul I have. The housebreaker freed an arm and grasped his pistol. She staggered and fell, nearly blinded with the blood that rained down from the deep gash in her forehead. It was a ghastly sight. The murderer staggered backward to the wall, seized a heavy club, and struck her down.